Okay, it looks like somebody did mess with this recently. So more than likely what happened, because I've seen this happen with bases like this, someone took it over and put their own core on it, which you're not supposed to be able to do. Let's take a look at where the core is. Their core is over here. I wonder if the signal logic still works. Yes, it does. Okay, now this is no longer their POI. Sorry, guys. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How y'all doing today? I'm doing absolutely great today, if I don't jump out of my ship with no armor on. Today I'm hanging out on the Mahula family server. I'm in my capital vessel, which is still yet to be named because, well, I'm still recording this before the previous episodes have actually released. So I'm still going to wait for your suggestions on what to name my capital vessel. Right now it's just named capital vessel. I suppose I could go ahead and just name it KnowItAllDM's capital vessel. There. That way everybody knows it's mine, and you know, yeah. But in any case, so I've been doing a little bit of stuff off camera today. I was gathering up resources and such. I gathered up some promethium, and I gathered up a whole bunch of pentaxid. I've got a full warp drive tank, and over here in my engineering thing I've got 379 more. So I should be good regardless of where I want to go. I could probably do a couple of laps around the galaxy, but for now I think I'm just gonna stick to the ASUS system, at least for a little bit. Now, for the most part, the ASUS system, the only thing here that I really want to go after is the abandoned mine on ASUS. Because the abandoned mine on ASUS is where you can get at least 2 epic weapons. And that's all I'm going to go after are the epic weapons. So I'm going to do a rush into the mine, killing what I can to get to where the epic weapons are, getting the epic weapons, and then getting out, because that's the only real things I want in there. I'm going to probably loot some of the cargo stuff and, you know, selectively choose what I want from there, but I'm going to wait until my fuel over here is built up before doing that. Now, since we are on a server that the POIs regenerate on, the abandoned mine should be able to be looted and gone after unless someone's done it within the past couple hours. So, in any case, I'm going to wait for the fuel to get built up. I might even do a little bit more resource gathering off camera and the like. But once all this fuel is built up, actually, let me go ahead and just head towards ASUS. So let's pull up this ramp, and I'm going to head off to ASUS, and we're going to see what's out there. Let's see, this lock is not on. I want to lock the door. That way I don't have to worry about that opening and closing anymore. All right, let's start up. Flight systems on. Head up into space and then towards ASUS. If I could see ASUS from the moon's surface, I would head that way, but I think it's probably on the other side of the moon from where we are. So power, I was hoping power wouldn't be a big issue, and since I found a promethium meteorite, because they had mined out all the promethium on the moon, but I found a promethium meteorite while looking for pentaxid, so I went ahead and mined that up. So fuel shouldn't be a problem anymore. One thing I do want to do, I want to set up a hydrogen gathering, hydrogen farm, if you will, on one of the planets, possibly ASUS, probably Oskatoon or Omicron, or one of the other ones that's less inhabited. One that I will probably be frequenting more often than Ningu's, which will always have a lot of people on it, and Akua here, which we had a few people start on. Doesn't look like there's anyone online now, but we had a few of our newer people start on Akua. It looks like someone's building something in orbit around it. Is that a capital vessel or a base, I wonder? Let's go check that out and see what they're doing. Alright, so that actually looks like that is most definitely a hostile thing. That's the drone base. The Akua orbit drone capital vessel, which we're eventually going to want to make a run at that and see if we can blueprint it. But for now, we're just going to leave it alone. I forgot that they capital vesselized drone bases in space, and I hadn't seen one yet, so I didn't know if it was a player vessel or if it was a hostile one. But it's obviously hostile because it was shooting at me, and it hit me once. Hopefully that one laser hit didn't do a whole lot of damage. Whoa, here we go. Alright, now we're in Akua. It looks like there's the abandoned mine right there, so we can actually land nearby and see if let's see, that's the drone base there and the abandoned mine over here. Hopefully I don't get too close to the drone base while trying to land. Is that the drone base or is that something else? Let's level out and see what that is. See, this is the abandoned mine. That's a village fortress. That's a okay. That's what used to be the Xenu Fortress or Epsilon Fortress. There you go. It used to be the Epsilon Fortress. All right, let's see if we can just get a landing right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about these turrets. They're just wasting ammo. Let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll have to re-key all these. But first, let's where are my turrets? Let's just turn them off for now. And let's go ahead and re-key all this to flight systems. And then I'm going to have to rename the signals and sensors. But that's okay. All the stuff should still work because the signal logic doesn't get messed with when you do that. Alright, let's do this. Let's head out into Akua like this. I'm not taking armor except for what's on my small vessel here. Okay, it looks like somebody did mess with this recently. Let's see if there's... Okay, so... For some reason, the turrets aren't shooting at my small vessel. So either the core doesn't register as a hostile core, or something else is going on. Let's see. Let me throw some armor on real quick. That armor is what I want. Take the helmet off because I don't need it. Let's see if... Are you going to shoot at me? No, it doesn't look like that's going to shoot at me. Okay, so... I should be good to go down. It doesn't sound like anything's spawning here either. There's something... Oh, that must be something that I shot. So more than likely what happened... because I've seen this happen with bases like this. Someone took it over and put their own core on it, which you're not supposed to be able to do. Yeah, I can't access anything because it's other faction, which means it's not the alien faction. It's the faction on here took it over. The faction on Akua took it over. Now, what's supposed to happen... Now, I don't know if they actually activated respawnable POIs or not. I wish they had. That would be cool. But it looks like I'm not going to get to take anything out of these unless I can shoot those to death. But it doesn't look like I'm doing any damage to it because more than likely it's a allied faction. Yeah, there's no damage going to it. So looking at the factions, we've got this is the faction I'm in, and this is the faction, let's see. So they're in an alliance with it, which is unfortunate. I wish that we could, that they had activated regenerating POIs. But let's take a look at where the core is. Their core is over here. I wonder if the signal logic still works. Yes, it does. Okay, now this is no longer their POI. Sorry, guys, but I wanted to see if any of the loot stuff respawned. Nothing in there. And that was an alien POI. Or an alien core. It's just, okay, we got some loot in these. We don't have any epic loot respawns yet. But let's see. Power storage, power storage. So now this is a neutral POI again. Hopefully what that means is that it will regenerate the whole thing, because that was an alien core. I don't know why it wasn't regenerating fully before. I'll take some dirt. And I'll take these. It seems that a lot of people leave what they don't need of those. But, let's see what they left in here. Did they loot? Let's see, that's this. That's back to here. I want to see if they got the red loot containers that are in here. That is how you're supposed to get down to that one, which I already checked. Up here is how you're supposed to get, I believe there's a red container right over here. And that one has not been looted. Nothing that I can really use just yet unless I wanted to equip my mini pod with some weapons. But I could always throw them on and then disassemble them and then use them for parts. Let's see, there should be one other room. Let's see, there's this fuel, which is nice, and then this. Perfect. Pulse lasers and flak turrets, which I can't use yet, but this is the main thing I wanted. Weapons. Nice. Okay, now this, I should be able to get up there by doing this. Okay. And up to here. And up to here. And then this leads down where I don't want to go. And this just leads out to here. Okay. So I think that's all that they missed. Let me just check some of the insulation boost. Let me throw my food down here. Nothing in there. Don't really need that. And I don't think there's any loot up here. So But they do have these that I could take apart. That's where the ventilators are for this area. Let's see if they left any loot out here. I'll take rock dust. I can always make cement out of it. I don't need cement though. I know, I just said I could always make cement out of it, but... So pretty much I think they've looted everything here, but now that I exploded that core again, we should be good to leave, and it should regenerate after a few hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get back into my capital vessel. Maybe the fuel is finished making up, and we can find ourselves our own planet to explore. Alright, let's head on up. I realized I didn't deactivate my engines. Let's head back up into space and see what planets we can head to from here. I would hope that I could find another planet with some easy epic weapons. So I'm thinking Omicron, if Omicron is within a single jump distance of Akua, which it should be, but I'm not positive. So once we get up into space, we'll take a look at that and see where we want to head from here, because Omicron has the abandoned factory. ASUS has an abandoned mine on it, at least one usually. And so, okay, we are now in space. Let's just clear the atmosphere and see what we're looking at. That over there, is that that's the drone base, the alien drone base. Let's head this way up to the trade station. Looks like there could be somebody's ship over this way. Looks like there's a green dot on my map over top of the trade station here. Looks like it'd be somebody's small vessel inside. Okay. And I don't see anyone's small vessel. Wait, yep, there's somebody's vessel docked right there. So let's see if I can just dock here real quick. And we'll make a trek over there. But let's look at the map, see where we want to go. So, sector map. There's Omicron. Omicron is one jump away. Masperon is also one jump away from the trade station through a wormhole. I'm not sure how much pentaxid a wormhole uses. And I'm curious to see what that looks like. So we might head to Masperon. ASUS is over here. I think, though, we want to head to Omicron because Omicron has the next best opportunity to gather stuff. But before we do that, I want to check out the trade station here. So let's unlock that. Let's just head over in our mini pod because now there's no oxygen in this area. Actually, there is. That's weird. Or is that saying that there's oxygen in my mini pod? I think that's saying there's oxygen in my mini pod. So, alright, let's stop right here. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Let's just put on that and head up into... Now, whose worker bee is this? It's obviously one of our people's, one of our groups, because I can just access it. But anyway, let's head up into here. Okay, now we've got oxygen. Let's see. We could head down to here. What's down here, I wonder? Repair station. Oh, this is where you could enter and exit. Interesting. Repair stations and cargo boxes, but you cannot access these cargo boxes. Let's head up to the trade floors and see what's up here. Now, I've visited this station before, and I don't think there was anything super interesting up here, but I've never visited it when there was aliens. So, let's see what kind of... We've got an armor locker here. Burgers and fries. Is that all you sell, or do you have other things? Not that I have any credits. Alright, you just sell a lot of food. Sushi bar. Do you actually have sushi? No, you don't have sushi. Why do you not have sushi? I want sushi. Sushi is good. Let's see. This floor up here, I believe it has a little bit of stuff. Gardening supplies. Oxygen. Free oxygen. Never going to give that up. Oh, hello. Spawning in front of me. Maycorp mining. Okay. And then I think this will take you back down to Akua. I don't want to go back to Akua. Okay. Let's head to Omicron now and get out of Akua's system. Huh. Okay. Let's head back down and head towards Omicron, because that's where I want to go. A little too far. Hey. This is where I wanted to go. And let's get in my mini pod and head back to the ship. Right over this way. Okay. And let's just turn around and park. Okay, let's put the armor back because I'm not going to need it. Lock the door. Now, we've got that locked. There's Omicron there. So let's head this way and just head to Omicron. And we're here in Omicron orbit. I'm thinking that I want to... Whoa. Little jumpiness there. I'm thinking that I want to head down and actually find a place to park. But hopefully somewhere out of the range of the patrol vessel, because Omicron does have a patrol vessel. But hopefully if the patrol vessel does come by, my 2 cannon turrets will take care of it. But even if they don't, I should be okay, because I won't be too far away from my ship. I can always land on my ship and fly away. But hopefully I'll be able to find a place that's pretty well defended, like inside of a crater or something, like we've done before. Alright, entering the atmosphere. Now, we are not really near the north, but okay, there is... Alright, that's the patrol vessel base right there. And there's... I think that is the drone base. So if we can just get, like, far away from there, that'll be great. Let's head this direction. It looks like there's something over here that we might be able to loot. Is that another drone? No, maybe that other one wasn't a drone base. Maybe that was just another one of those. Let's see. If I come over this direction, I should be okay. Whoa. Getting caught up on the mountains there. I want to park far enough away from that my cannons don't start shooting at it. Well, my cannons are deactivated, so that shouldn't be a problem anyway. But let's just park like right over here. Shuttle hub, huh? Alright, let's get a little flatter, like right here. Alright, and let's turn off the flight systems. And let's take a look at that shuttle hub. Now that looks like something similar to what I've done in, or a base that I took over in a previous game. Let's just put on some light armor. That ought to do, because I'm not going to be doing a lot of fighting since there's no drones around. Okay, shuttle hub. And that's a power station over there. Alright, let's just land right here. You hear that? They have upgraded this, and there are aliens in here. So if you wanted to do more than just go around and loot, you would be in trouble, because you'd have to fight those aliens and robots and stuff. So let's see. Now the core to this is right there. So if I wanted to, I could take out the core. Not that I would, but okay. I can actually take my helmet off inside here, but I'm not going to be inside here for too long. Where's the door? There's the door. Because that thing had a O2 generator. Whatchamacallit? Ventilator. This is a fuel. Cannot access. Okay. Let's see. This place in here is actually oxygenated, which is nice. Let's just take a look in some of these other places. We got some food in here. We got medical stuff. Did they add anything back here? Ah, that's where the ventilator is. Okay. And I'm just gonna, take a look in each of these habitations and see what they've got. They've got some new plants over there. More food. Sorry, I'm stealing everything from you, guy. Not really. Oh, and there's another guy sitting there. Let's see what we've got in here. That's worth taking. Now, with these, I don't know if they regenerate or not. I think they do. Oh, you put a repair station there. Cool. That was nice of you. Public access. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And I think that's pretty much everything that I just looted right there. Let's see what they got up here. They might have some more lootable things up here, but I don't think so. Oh, that's neat. Alright, so we've looted this here. This probably repaired up my my mini pod, which if those are neutral ones with aliens, I'm wondering, they're not admin cord, but they've got neutral aliens. I'm wondering if those aliens just spawn like that, or like spawn neutral, or what? Nothing on there. Okay, let's put this in here, and then let's put this one in here. And I will keep an extra couple of those in there. Alright, let's put the stuff away. So this is a research outpost. This is one of the smaller ones. There is a couple of drones in the area. Let me activate my turrets and see if they should take out the drones before trying to shoot the research outpost. Okay. Now, are they going to try to shoot the research outpost? Yes. Alright, let's turn the turrets off. Alright, because I don't want to shoot the research outpost. And... oh, no oxygen. I don't have a helmet. I forgot to put my spacesuit on. Let's put that light spacesuit on again. There. Now we should be fine. Let's go ahead and loot these drones we took out. Just pistol ammo in that one. And what do we got in this one? More just pistol ammo. Okay. Now let's see if this place was updated or not. It doesn't look like this place was updated with aliens. So only some of them apparently were updated with aliens, but we can go ahead and just loot everything from these. And if I wanted, I could take out the core and start disassembling things. But right now, I don't feel the need to do that. Ooh, more medium armor. And this is why people don't worry about making light armor and the like, because you find medium armor all over the place. But I like light armor because it lets me do things that I normally wouldn't be able to with medium armor. Jetpack is better with light armor, and it uses less food. It's, you know, it's all around better in my opinion. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away. Most of this actually can go in here. Like so. I think I'm going to take out this, and I'm going to organize these light, medium, heavy, and then I'm going to put all of these in here. Like so. I've got those 5 that I'm keeping on me, so I can put the rest of this oxygen, put the rest of this oxygen in there. All right. Oh, awesome. Emergency rations are by far one of the best loots you can find. Right. Now we just gotta finish looting this in here. And that's all I have left to loot is that in there. So let's head back to the ship real quick. The ship is this direction. And I think I've looted all of these. Nope, I've got a few more left to loot over here. And most of this stuff is either foodstuffs, which I can put in right here. This stuff that will spoil. I can put this stuff in here. And then these go in there. The rest of this I can put away in the cargo bay over here. This has all the general things you can add on to stuff. Got more medicines. Fuels, all that can go in the constructor, and emergency rations. I'm probably going to have to put some smaller storage things in here to hold the medical supplies and emergency rations and the like. Alright, you can go in there, and then we're going to continue looting over here. I don't think I got this one and that one. But I got all the rest over here, right? Yeah, I got everything else over here. Alright, last thing to loot is this in here, which it looks like they've taken out some of the fridges that were in here. Well, there's 2 fridges over here. I could have swore there was 2 on each side, but I could have been wrong. And is that it? That looks like that's it. And then there's the fuel tank that I don't have access to. Food only. No dog food. Cat food is okay. Ores, control parts, medical supplies, building materials, unknown devices, Dave's junk, and unused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I suppose. Dave's junk. We're gonna have to talk about Dave about putting his junk in places it doesn't belong. I mean, anyway. So that is that. Let's see. Food goes into here. Almost everything else is... Oh, I forgot to put the cheese away. I put the cheese away. That's where cheese goes. In my belly. Over here. This is those. Alright, well. Again, I didn't turn this off. Alright, now it's time for us to find a good spot to land as our workspace. Actually, this little area right down here might not be too bad It's right next to some water, which I could use for supplies and stuff. The problem is there's not a lot of room to land. What if I tried landing it right here? Wow, that is horrible. There is not too bad. I don't think. That's not too bad. Alright, let's turn off the flight systems. Let's turn on the turrets. But let's see. Turrets, I don't want them shooting predators or other factions. I just want them shooting alien. There. Now it should only shoot alien. Let's see. If I lower this ramp, does it go all the way down? No. What about on this side? I might have to get... That's... that goes close. I might have to build a small landing area, but if I do that... Actually, I'm going to have to flatten out a landing area. That's what I'm going to do. Because if I build a landing area, then it's going to... If I build a landing area, it's going to attract the drones from the drone base, and that's something that I don't want. That's one of the points of using a capital vessel rather than a base as your base. So, let's flatten out this area and see if we can get a decent place to land over here. Alright, so we've pretty much gotten this as flat as we can. Now we've just got to take care of a few trees before we can actually land down here. Now, I think this area should be large enough for me to land my ship. I just have to get rid of these trees and level out some of these plots. And then we should be good to land. Alright, that's the last tree. So let's fill in a couple of these holes here. And then flatten out the area. Like so. And I think over here I need to flatten that out just a little bit more. Or was it... I know that isn't quite flat. Maybe it was this one over here. It's a little bumpy. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where are the other holes? There's one. Filler flatten. And somewhere over here there's at least one more area, I believe, that needs to be filler flattened, but I think, oh, there it is. Once I get this filled up, I should be perfect to bring the ship down and land right here. Because I do believe that is big enough and flat enough. So let's go on up into the ship. And I'm going to need some oxygen quite soon. I had to refill at least once while I was drilling. So let's head on up. Oh, let me take that up. Not that that's really gonna matter, but okay. Flight systems on. And if I angle like this, it should be perfect. Flight systems off. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, let's put these down. And that should be perfect on both sides. Perfect. So there we have our landing spot for our capital vessel, which you guys are going to name either in the comments of this video or one of the previous videos. We are going to stay here on Omicron for a little bit. That's why I went ahead and dropped here. I don't see where that water was. There might not have actually been any water here. It might have just been this flat landing area, but that's okay because we've got lots of water over here and over here. And this area is actually quite well defended from drone base attacks. So I think I'm just going to leave the capital vessel here. And I'm going to take the mini pod out and explore the area with the mini pod. But that's actually going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to explore Omicron a bit. Probably see if we can throw down some hydrogen generators so we can get some power cells started making up once we hit level 20. Because right now we're only at level, what, 14, 13? And we're probably going to see what we can do about gaining some levels, fighting some creatures, that sort of thing. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, y'all have a good day now.